fucking heinous ass gremlins. I was not even on screen yet, and you were already getting Jerry the Gremlin to dump shit on me. What the hell? Abuse. Streamer abuse. And is this how the rest of stream is going to be? Is this how the rest of stream is going to be? All right. Anyways, welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to both the Ruined City and, more particularly, this Manticore's Den. I hope that you have had a fine and lovely evening and that you are continuing to do so. All right, going on down the line. Jade, do not discuss that. That is a distinctly, that's a distinctly blue Twitch kind of subject. Okay? Not for purple Twitch consumption. Anyway. Jade, congratulations on getting first. You got in here so fast that the damn redeems didn't load. That's why you were unavailable to get first at first. Mag, yes, I see that you have already threatened me with a shotgun and drowned me once already. I will get to that in just a second, but I do believe I also probably need to wish you a happy birthday? I think? I don't know that for a fact, but that is something that I've implied. Is that correct? Do I need to wish you a happy birthday? Happy birthday if it is, in fact. All right, but first, let me go ahead and get that double. It is your happy birthday, Mag. I'm gonna have to put that in my calendar now. All right, 1 and 2 because the first is a double. Oh my God, I need to go through and Jade, did you really pay him extra to use the fucking fire hose? Yeah, that hit me so hard it made me fucking hip thrust. Mag, congratulations on getting second. Before I go any further down this other rabbit hole. And Ducky, congratulations on getting third. Now, Jade, I will take your other hydrate. Ducky, you were the one who said... Okay. You know what? Okay. You want the toe beans? I will give you the fucking toe beans. Okay, alright. Reel that in, Mag. I know they're good toe beans, they're not that good. because you put the beans on me last time. I didn't want the beans on me. Well, guess what? You get beans just like fully out front here, all right? You paid good Twitch points for this. This is what you're getting. There you go. Full on bean time. Hi, Kara. Yes, I have the beans on display because Ducky redeemed it. All right, that's enough of that. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, Drace redeemed it, so if you are particularly sensitive to the other's voice, I guess block your ears for like a minute-ish.
Salutations, sweet morsels. I hear that I've been summoned for a particular line usage. Oh, why thank you. Nice little snack here. Now, Jade, why did you call it back? All right, let me perform my duties here. As Drace has requested. I'll show you the beans, Ducky. I do hope that you enjoyed all of that. I would like you to know, Ducky, I can in fact hear Drace cackling back there. All right, and as Mag has requested, Ara, I do declare, Ara. That wasn't very nice at all, now was it? You're gonna have to try a little bit harder to kill me off than that. But I will accept your offerings of both fish and water. I don't give a fuck. You made me mod. This is on you. Oh, no. The dear professor made you a mod. Not my distinction. Oh. Look at the saucy little mod trying to get back at me with my own redeems. Fine. Let's step back here. All right, let's go ahead. Spots out there. Oh. 6, 7,
Ah.
Well, with all my intended duties performed, unfortunately I have not been actually summoned. Therefore I must indeed away once more. But until next time, dearest morsels.
Hi. I'm gonna assume that he said probably some heinous shit. I didn't say anything. It wasn't me. Why are you punishing me, Ducky? I didn't say it. I like villains and assholes. What do you want from me? Okay. Before I do any more of this, I need to back up just a little bit because I know that I've missed a few things. Da, 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 da. Ducky, congratulations on your 10 stream streak. I'm sure that you have you've enjoyed abusing me more with your mod powers now. Jade, you still need to save that for a blue Twitch kind of thing. Ducky, I am not in fact a blue Twitch kind of thing. Joshi, hello, welcome in. Happy to have you here. Mod's calling you out, must be true then. Ducky would enable you anyhow, Jade. Oh. Thank you for the head pats. I do appreciate that. Look at y'all getting your punch cards in. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Throwing beans while saving people. Well, you know, that's when I was called on. Or rather, he was called on. Gets a little mentally confusing up there. I'm gonna drive down. Why would you drive down and hit me? That's expensive. Fly down and hit me. Oh, he actually caught one of the thrown objects. Nice. I'm a mod. I punish everyone on stream. Well, you know. Hey, Road, thank you for the head rubs. Somebody still treats me nicely out here. Your tail alone is a blue Twitch kind of thing. Well, yeah, I guess you're not wrong on that. You're not wrong. Yeah. Moving on. Apparently some people from your chat find me cute for some reason. It's because of your reactions, and then you also end up lighting the fuse for chaos. And you end up suffering just about as much as anybody else for it. Never looking at the tail the same again. Yeah, Yeah, there's an NSFW section of the art. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I like that tail. I like it pretty well too. All right, I will finally get around to this plank. I'm being fucking punished for shit I didn't do though. Get my timer out. This is the kind of content that y'all want to pay for some reason. He's floating, burn the witch. No, I'm balancing. Don't worry about it. Let me go ahead and tuck these wings away. Well, Ducky, you know what else floats like a witch in water? You know what else? A duck. I'm not really going anywhere with that, but I'm just saying. Anywho... My pond is virtual. There is no water. Bite me. Oh, we know there's no water. You don't drink for shit. So, now that I am done being harassed for like 30 seconds, hi. That... You can't see it because my glove is partially screwed up, but there's only one finger being held up right now. Here. There you go. There you go. Get that normal fucking water in there when there's a perfectly good creamy coconut Dr. Pepper sitting right next to it. When we said drench that cat, we said drench that cat. So fucking rude to me. Abuse. Abuse. Help. Police. Okay, that's that maybe goes in a special category on the old hub. All right, just special category. Yeah. Hey, Kara, don't put that in your notes. That is unnecessary. Don't strike that one from the record. Goes into the best category. I see you, Ducky. I know what you are. I know. I know. I know who what I am. Okay, I guess that's a good thing to know who what you are. You're gonna have to bribe me I don't strike things out for free. I can... quit. Damn it! Ducky, stop it! Get out of here. Kara, I can offer you... I can offer you fingy beans, or I can offer you toe beans. That's all I've got to trade with right now. Did you just try to collect? Oh, wow. No. Did you just try to correct a Latina? Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose I had that one coming then. Abuse all around. Remember the Crimson Manor game I told you about? It's a good thing that I mentioned to hold back from it because it is buggy. Yeah, I can believe that. It didn't feel like the single player version of it was really like super well compiled and bug tested, but yeah, it doesn't really surprise me that the multiplayer for it has bugged out. Latina's got to stick together unless we fighting each other for some reason. I at least partially did bring this on myself because I picked 2 Latinas and an Asian woman for my fucking mods. So yeah, that's all on me. Why the fuck did I do that? Now it's even worse. Most people can't beat it due to the bugs. That sounds about right. You like getting yelled at? We know who you are. Circumstances pending. Because you love them.
I love Latina Sonic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was worth it in every single way. Somebody fucking clip that. Someone please clip that. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It was just that immediate turnaround from y'all. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm sorry. Wow. All right. Moving on. The intention tonight is that we are going to continue playing some more of Schrodinger's cat burglar. I think we got about halfway through it, the previous two streams where we played it. It's just a fun little game where you are one cat that can split into two because you are a quantum enabled cat to help solve different puzzles and whatnot. And we are unfortunately trapped underground in a facility wherein they're researching this particular subject. You know, nefarious corporate bullshit. Such and so forth that we need to resolve. We'll be around. Got to start up my knitting again. All right. Have a good lurk, Ducky. I wish you luck with all your knitting. It sounds like you've got quite a bit of it to get through. But yeah, that is what we are going to be playing again tonight. If you want to lurk, you are more than welcome to do so. Jade, did you try to send a link? Oh, the clip. Okay. Well, if you toss it to me over on Discord, I'll throw it out here in the main chat. Put it on. Okay, cool. Thank you very kindly, Jade. I do appreciate that because that was amazing. I don't care what either of the Latinas in chat had to say about it. That was amazing. Oh, just the immediate vicious turnaround. Oh, no. You don't get to give me the sus glare Kara. You don't. Yeah. Getting the chocolate. Hey now. Hey. That's a war crime, all right? You can't be breaking that thing out. Don't be doing it. That's too far. Okay? We good? I'm gonna assume we're good. We're gonna go ahead and head on over to the game screen. The chocolate has been put away. Thank you. All right. Oh, wait. Drace, kindly do not encourage them to commit casual war crimes. Not even as a treat. Because even though I'll bounce back, that shit still hurts. It'll be a treat for you. Yeah. How about I just get you like some Dunkin' Donuts? Hi, welcome in, Retro. You just you know what? You missed nothing at all. You don't need to look on Discord. You don't need to look at those clips. Everything is fine and dandy. Don't even worry about it. Ow. Stop. I'm not lying. She missed nothing at all. Not a thing. Oh, I watched it courtesy of Jade posting it. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. All right. It was great to be honest. Thank you. Thank you. Say it with me. We don't leave evidence of our crimes easily obtainable. Yeah. Yeah, you are correct there. But it was funny. Okay, and I was playing on controller, so let me get that hooked back up. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Jade is like... Jade is my assistant that's very kindly throwing the fucking calling card everywhere saying, "Catch me if you can, fools." Unless it's for the bit. Yeah, exactly. Gotta commit to the bit. My pronouns are try/me. Yeah, I believe that. Okay. We were going down to Sector C. Hi, Lucky. Welcome in. Oh, wrong. Hi.
Sector C is a long way down.
I did see data suggesting that Sector C suffered from some probability fluctuations. I guess it may affect to attempt.
Susan, you're breaking up. Guess I'm on my own down here.
Nope, and there is the quantum cap that dropped us down here. All right, what cryptic message do you have now?
I have been following your progress. You are beginning to understand.
It's you. What the heck were you thinking back there? I was home free.
Yet you still have much to learn.
Then tell me, what do I have to learn?
You are not yet able to comprehend.
Can you at least try?
Detritus singularity.
Detritus singularity?
Precisely.
Can you expand on that a little?
Forgive me. I have not conversed for some time. I forget how to translate these matters into simplistic terms.
Ouch.
Forgive me. I must retreat to the crux. I will return to you in the future.
Wait, what's going on? What is the crux?
And Susan was a hologram all along. No, Susan is the little hedgehog in the chair. She was real all along. Shadowcat is me as a cat, clearly. I know, but what if the hedgehog in the chair is a fake visual? I mean, you know, there is always that possibility. I suppose. Okay, we need to do something a little different over here. Oh, okay, I just needed to split up and hit that switch. That was the difference there. I mean, yeah, I suppose it is entirely possible that, you know, Mittens is just, you know, high as a fucking kite and imagining, you know, hedgehogs and chairs and whatnot. It's not an impossibility. There's a whole lot of strangeness going on here. Do I need to... Oh, I bet I need to power that on. Can't do either of those yet. I need to go up. Yeah, for anyone who has not been here in a little while, the Shadowcat really doesn't mean us any harm. It's just also trying to encourage us to get to the bottom of the nefarious happenings here. And we also gained the power to transfer electricity through our quantum state. So there's that. Oh, okay, so now that we actually have that, we can recall that key card. Alright, plug you in here so we can move on. Sector C Separation Lab. Alright, what do we got here? Circumventing quark bleed. That link was the entry.
The dual event process that separates an object into two possible twins brings with it a big drawback: quark bleed. This is due to the gluon bonds of a split object decaying over time, resulting in the object seemingly dissolving into nothing. We have a short-term solution for this. Quark baths will replenish these bonds, keeping twins alive indefinitely. We must prioritize research on how to make twins self-stabilizing.
All right. How about this?
Okay, so split objects disintegrate real quick down here. Guess that's why this sector was off limits. Those quark baths seem to stabilize the split objects. I'll have to fill Lazy Susan in later.
Okay, so I forgot to ask a little bit ago, but is our volume all right? Can y'all hear me okay? Over the volume of the music and such? Oh, okay, those decay really fast. Shit. Okay, so let's see. Game is a bit on the loud side, but I can hear you. Okay. Let me tune that down just a little bit. I know that we had to change it up a little bit for playing Ember. All right. Is that a little bit better? Oh, I need to get y'all back all around on your individual size here. You know what? Close enough. So we got one mouse we need to that we need to pounce on. I didn't even actually see it aiming for the mouse on that one, but you know, we made it work. All right. I think it's just my loot goblin tendencies. We don't actually need any more currency at this point because I'm not really changing costumes that often. Yeah, just a pro pouncer. That's really all it boils down to. So good, I don't even know I'm doing it. Yeah, this isn't complicated at all. Okay, let's see. Probably need to do this. Yep, the pat. Oh, shit. Okay, so let's back that up. I still need to bring the split weights through the maze, but I have to rush and get them to these little glowy squares so that they don't decay. So now I got to get blue back out of there. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to take orange through because it's a little hard to focus on more than one thing like this. Alright, blue, run. Alright, weave through here, drop that one off. And now I can do the same with this weight. Drop that one off. Beautiful. Nya, 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 nya. Okay. Alright, there's no like zoomed out areas for us to check out, so I guess we progress on to this next room. Timing-based gameplay can be made more generous from the accessibilities. Okay. So we do have to be, I guess, a little bit more on the ball with this one. This is gonna hurt my brain a little bit, I can already tell. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, but then they decay there, so these switch back. Yeah. Okay, so we've transferred 1 unit of electricity, but we're trying to fill this bar up to the top. So we've got to find at least 3 more charges. They're probably somewhere up top. Or, you know, they'll spit me out back here. But I guess it's at least slightly easier now because I can kind of go through without that middle barrier. Okay. Okay, we need to pull electricity from somewhere, but... Can we grab a charge from? Or is it wanting us to... Oh, it's wanting us to pull the charge back out of here. I'm a little doom. Alright, we have our charge now. And if it looks a little mentally confusing to be directing 2 cats at once, you're not wrong. Quite literally, herding cats. It's a dramatic looking doorway. Let's get our little save in. Looks like how you get to the bus station. Jade, I am a little concerned if you need to split yourself into like 2 separate quantum states in order to get to the bus station. I'm just saying. But you don't do that? No! I don't believe that anyone does that. So now we need a battery in here. Can I grab one? Nope. Okay. Right. Hi, Christopher. Welcome in. What gem did you get? You got an aquamarine. Hey, that's my birthstone for March. Very nice choice. Man, you're weird for not doing that. Well, excuse me, princess. You're always ready to throw that one at me. I can throw that one right back. I joined a Monster Girl Encyclopedia-inspired D&D campaign. My character is a Manticore Rogue. Ooh. That sounds like that's probably going to be a fun time. I hope you have a lot of fun with that. Also, how dare you call me princess? I'm stomping you under my heel for that. Look, Jade, I ain't got as much a bone to pick with you as you seem to have with the other, but I will not hesitate to just like chomp down and start snacking, all right? I will defend myself. Hi, Dio. Welcome in. Hope you're having a nice evening. The rest of the party is an Ushioni herbalist, a hellhound mage, a succubus paladin, alrighty, saucy, and a Kakuin monk. That is an interesting and varied cast you got going there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it would be one thing if we actually had access to a camera so that we can make ourselves theoretical. But as it is, I need to split myself in order to get through here. Oh, wait. No, I get it. So now... No, not that. I can recall this battery. And because it has a charge, I can just pick it up with orange and drop it with blue. Then I can grab the empty one out of here, drop it on the weight panel. Actually, I suppose... Yeah, we can do it this way. So now I can take this empty battery and I can split it. Drop these two off real quick. Combine so that we can get through the Heisenberg field. Okay, never mind. I guess I gotta split this other battery too. Okay, drop one of these off, move on through here. Drop the other one, and now I can combine and get through the Heisenberg field. Alright, now we can actually move back and forth through here, and I need to somehow collectively get 3 more charges over here to open up the next area. Motherfucker. We should try dragging Krepta into trying out Otherworld post-stream. Yeah, I admittedly don't know the first thing about that. That is not a term I've heard in recent times. Hey, Christopher. 3 stream streak. Hell yeah. Thank you always for stopping on by. It's a free game. I'll send you the link for it later. All right, cool. All right, let's have a look here. I don't have full certainty of what bringing it that many charges is necessarily going to do, because it doesn't really look to be connected to anything. But I'm kind of betting I need to move into the next room, get a charge from in there. Bring it back in here, and then go back into the previous rooms as well, and bring that charge down through here to get the full 4. Or I guess I could just be talking out my ass. Never mind. Oh, all right. That was a weird lag spike. Yeah, let's get a moment here. We're gonna loaf here for a second, because we got ourselves a nice little sun lamp we're enjoying. Yes, I am sitting cross-legged in my chair. You can't stop me. All right. You want to loaf too? Well, go ahead and loaf. Ain't nobody gonna stop you.
Doing some hacking.
Chat log, split objects bleeding out.
Conrad, we've got a problem in Sector C with split objects depleting rapidly. Are you seeing anything similar in your research?
We've encountered this concept previously. It was indeed curious. It seems the decay is not uniform. Sometimes a pair of twins will expire separately. We call this outcome orphaning.
We need to go deep on the life cycle of split objects. Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
You and me both.
Okay, so we got one door here. We have another exit up that way that leads back over behind where we previously were. I always sit cross-legged on my chair. I see, like, I have not really looked into them all that much myself, but I have seen like a new configuration of office chair where it is literally built just so that you can sit cross-legged in it. So I don't know, like, it's probably not the best, you know, for your posture or anything, but it's something that they're catering to. So, you know, if somebody has made a better version of a chair where you can actually sit there, sit cross-legged and, you know, be comfy, no reason not to at least have a look at it. I'm not sure if this seems like a fairly complex one, like it might be the main path. Let me check this other side one real quick. Looking at it here. Okay, there's a battery to pull. Okay, that opens up. Okay, Jade, I just had an idea occur to me. So, like, if you're a conceptual construct, can you do the Paper Mario thing where you roll yourself up into just like a roll and like travel through a pneumatic tube? Is that something you can do? Good if you want to. Oh, that opens up so many heist possibilities. I made... Catering possibilities. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My D&D character uses his own spines as ranged weapons and carries a short sword for close quarters combat. Nice. I mean, optionally, you do have the ability to swing around the tail and use the end of it as a mace for combat. Or I guess technically that would be like more of a flail than a mace. But it might be a little bit late to respec for that, but it's an option. I totally did not say anything that might pertain to illicit activities due to your conceptual construct capabilities. So don't worry about it. Don't you be squinting at me. I told you not to worry about it. Them's the rules. If I say don't worry about it, you can't worry about it. You can't be worried about it. Okay, so before we go pulling those, let's see. Okay, so stepping on the orange one puts this platform out, lowers that one. But then this one raises the barrier for blue. Strange. Okay, and what if we do both? Okay, that doesn't change the outcome necessarily, it just... all right. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to drop off the orange one real quick. We're going to have to leap up there. That gets it past that barrier. What's even the purpose of triggering the blue one, though? Because it brings the second standing barrier up and it pulls that... Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna run for it. We'll figure it out. Money, 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 money. Whatever you're plotting, I'm watching you, but for your future knowledge, due to the nature of my core, I have the possibility to change my form into any mannerism of transport as long as a specific condition is maintained. What the condition is, I will not let you know. Well, that's unfriendly. Other conceptual constructs may or may not be able to do so depending on their core. The funniest part of our first session was when the Ushioni tried to figure out what kind of green the people at starting town liked. Well, it sounds like you are off to a fun adventure already. So how do we... So that brings us down here. could cross over. Is there... Okay, yeah, there's another switch that I missed. Alright, so Blue, you need to go up. Then Orange can grab his in passing. Yep, there we go. And now we can just hop down and proceed onward, because I guess that was a completely optional puzzle. Well, too bad, because if you knew what my core is, I'd be in trouble. Fine. Keep your secrets. Oh, wait. Can we go down here? Yeah, y'all get to see the pneumatic tube cat a couple more times. Can we grab this? Nope, okay, because that closes it up. Shit. Can we grab... like a power brick from another spot? Yeah, I think we can probably take this one. There we go. We're tube catting it up, this time with battery. And boop.
More data chips.
Fine, just delete my battery. Jerks. Ah, you're back on comms. Is Sector C complete?
Yep. Those probability fluctuations you mentioned are really disruptive.
They do more than affect communication?
They caused split objects to bleed out of quarks and disintegrate super fast.
Ah, that tallies with some of the research I've been reading in the intel. The lifetime of split objects is variable, minutes under normal circumstances. But in Sector C, it seems to be a matter of seconds.
I'm not at risk of disintegrating like those split objects, am I, Susan?
The fact that you're still here is evidence that living creatures are more resilient to being split than objects.
Oh. Well, we can worry about the science later. First, I need to get out of here.
True. Get those access cards for the head office.
Well, you know what? We've got a hack. One more firewall. I'm in. Bad news, Susan. Head office requires 2 keycards. There's only 1 here.
That's a fly in the ointment, certainly. No sign of additional keycard printers?
None. Don't sweat it, though. I'll think of something.
I love the fact that we can just sit here and meow like as much as we want.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. We need to split the object itself. If we split it, it doesn't do too much of anything. Oh, hello, abandoned sheep. Hold the meow button for a surprise. Oh yeah, I did this by accident before. I love that too. Chat, I don't know how well you can hear it, but Mittens is purring. In fact, let's combine it with a little bit of loafing. Back to lurking after sharing that important information. Well, thank you. It was very important information, and it was appreciated. Thank you for the head rubs, Jade. Oh, look, Jade can be nice to me. Look at that. No, it's on public record now. All right, big scary door is now open. We still can't get in here because we do not have level 2 clearance. Okay, I think this is more if we just like optionally want to continue chasing down other things. Well, we might come back around for that one. Anyways, through the big scary door. Fun fact, in the German dub of Pokemon, Meowth is called Meows? Meows? I'm probably saying that wrong, but another thing I did not know.
Okay, Mittens, same as last time. Disconnect 4 firewall circuits and I can override the approval checks. Then, you can use the paired input system to raise your clearance level.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab our battery because we know we're going to need it. Yank out this firewall card. Okay, one of us is going to have to yank it out of here so we can put it in platform. You're saying it right? Nice. Alright, we're moving. Okay, I can pull this card, but that's not quite enough. I'm gonna have to... Oh. Okay, so I can hop on here, and because it's already clear, that just brings it down so that orange can jump up here with me. Then we can plonk it in there. Okay, now that we've got the vent open, tube cat it up, pass through the Heisenberg field. Okay, and we need to split. Move that out of the way, pull this third card. Then jump up and pull the last one. There we go. Alright, you can let go of the cart now, Orange. It's fine. Alright. It's time to do some hacking. Nope, screwed it up. All right. Left, right, left, both, right, both. Right, left, both, left, left, both. All right, one more. Left, right, both, left, right, both, right, both, right, both, both. All right, and we combine and... Yeah, give me that clearance upgrade.
That's it, Mittens. I piggybacked the spider worm into the leech process
Ew.
and raised your clearance level to clearance level 2. You should be able to access more areas back in the research hub.
Roger. It's back to the main elevator with me.
Yeah, let's immediately use that level 2 clearance. And... Okay, we got an achievement for raising it to level 2. I didn't catch that for a second. Alright, we're grabbing that battery. Nope, you're taking the battery, Mittens. You are bringing it with you. And plugging it in there. Plug it in. Thank you. Snatching your glass. Jade, why did you take my glasses? Throwing them away. Blind giant red furball. Does it really seem like I need to rely on my eyes to chase you down? I can do it purely by smell. If you had a smell, you do have a smell, you stinky. You are a stinky concept. You stinky. No, you stinky. Jade, all right, seriously, like, you took my glasses. Give them back. No. Give me my glasses. You're not getting them back because you called me stinky. Well, you know what, Jade? You know what, Jade? It's a good thing I have a spare. Ah. Yeah, I got like a crate of those back there. They are purely decorative. Right, there was another level 2 door somewhere relatively nearby, I thought. If they're decorative, then you're not blind at all, fool. You didn't even need smell. I mean, did I ever actually claim that I was blind? I just like having my glasses because they look nice.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention, Susan. Shadow Cat appeared to me again.
Crumbs, Chief.
It said some more weird stuff. Tell me, does the term detritus singularity mean anything to you?
Detritus singularity? No, I've not come across that in any of the intel.
Care to hazard a guess as to what it means?
Well, it's likely a singularity of some sort. And I imagine it pertains to detritus in some way.
It's okay, Susie. You can just say I don't know.
Fair comment, Chief.
Snatching your glasses and destroying your backup glasses. Jade, why you gotta be so mean to me? Why you gotta be so mean to me? What's the little plus symbol? Guess it means there's like additional stuff that I can get in there now? I don't know. I do not know. I don't know because someone was plotting some kind of... Okay, first of all, that is spelled with an I, illicit, which means illegal, and I would never do such a thing. Never. Not I. Yeah, that needs a Chevron key card. The fuck would you try to do that with a paper mark? Jade, there's quite literally a couple characters in Paper Mario, especially Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. There's a character you pick up to go with you that is a literal thief. I'm just saying.
Welcome back to Research Hub. I trust you had a lovely time in Separation Lab.
Enough chit-chat. Make with the intel.
My apologies. I will condense my advice down to the core components. Observation Lab, upper level. Go to it.
Well, that was brief.
Yeah, what about it? This fucking conceptual construct. There's a character in Paper Mario that is a thief. Illicit activity means illegal. I would want you to roll up to use a pneumatic tube to help break into a place that may or may not contain funding. And the character in Paper Mario, would not discourage it. That's all I'm getting at. Oh, I thought you were just gonna smack me around like a rolled up newspaper against your enemies to cause violenza. Yeah, I'm not about... No, like I would just be using the capability to like get in there. Jeez. You always assume it's violence with me. Jeez. So rude. So rude. Okay, hub floor 2. Your first mistake was thinking I'd cooperate for a heist of that kind. Well, technically speaking, I only have to convince one of your clones to do it. I don't necessarily have to. Well, then again, you are kind of all of your clones at the same time. I'll figure it out. Right after I finish bankrupting this company by like making them waste all of their good cans of soda and such. And yes, the vending machines do eventually run out. These are just taking longer than usual. Yep, there they go. Oh, that's a level 3. Never mind. Shit. Yeah, we can't jump directly down there. We need some way to get in that vent. Okay, vent. Almost immediately, sure. Do we have a weight of some kind that we can... Hey Roomba, come over here.
I gained access to observation lab entrance.
Magic. Take the elevator up. The airlock is through Dr. Aiden Nain's office.
I'm not sure that I'm necessarily supposed to be able to do this yet. That seems a little funky. Whatever, we'll go ahead and activate it though. Okay, hop, hop. Knock some shit off. I think... I need... Hold on. I need that camera on so I can jump through that vent over there, I'm thinking. So let's reverse that flow real quick and see if I'm right. Okay, well, I was incorrect on that one, so never mind. Have you considered doing these? No, Jade, I have not considered doing these. Not even recreationally. How can I jump back down now? No, Roomba, you're gonna give me a ride. Don't you frown at me. I will spread my cat hair everywhere, and you will deal with it. It's not letting me loaf on top of the Roomba. This is bullshit. Can I strong cat? Okay, I have to hold it in order to emote on top of the Roomba. Alright, now we can loaf. I just have to actually hold it. That's a good floating loaf there. good floating loaf. Whoa! What the heck was that? Alright, da-da-da-da. I think I need to go resolve some other stuff before I come back to that. Not sure that I'm necessarily supposed to get in there yet. Do we have a weight we can drag from somewhere else? Gotta be somewhere further up to get that mouse. But it won't let me actually get on this guardrail right here. So I need to figure out something else different on that one. But we can turn on the camera here. And again, this soundtrack is just... it's so good for no reason. You can just sit here and jam out to this. Oh, cereal, can we... No, let me knock it on the floor. Let me... Okay, cereal did not go everywhere. 3 out of 10 cereal physics. Unplayable. Unplayable. Okay, why are you... There's something else in here. Why can I become... Oh. I didn't know that was an interaction. I ran through the toaster and I guess my theoretical state charged it and it toasted the bread. There, it did it again. Okay, I can make the ice maker pissed off in the in the fridge as well. Are there any other neat reactions? Okay, not on the plates, not on the cereal. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, what do we got here? Where does this go? Seems like a strange side area. We don't have a battery pack to work with here, so I guess we gotta go further up. Oh, wait. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna Never mind. We're not gonna backtrack because they just disintegrated my damn battery. Okay, we're gonna make that into one battery. So that orange can bring it down and plug it in with a full charge in different spots. Alright, can't do anything because we're not combined, so let me become theoretical with orange. Okay, move out of the light. Alright, blue, you just stand on the grate. Alright, now you can fall through. Money, 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 money. I feel like to some degree we've kind of been this way. It seems familiar for some reason. Or not. Okay, I guess that loops back around. So where does this go? Alright, so what if we take one of those charges now? Nice. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, we are about to fuck us up an office here. Ah, okay, we can't access Miss Fangsworn's laptop yet. We don't have enough entries from her. Can we split and like wreck her shit twice as fast? It's looking like the answer is kind of like not really. I am gonna throw all of her damn books on the floor. Alright, elevator access. I can bring my battery down here for that chest real quick. Because even though we don't really need it, we can at least get it. So I don't know if anybody's particularly interested in Destiny news and whatnots, but it is a game that I played for a long time. And I am rather sad that, you know, it's not going away or anything. They're just ending live service updates for it, which I still find to be unfortunate, but I am a little bit interested in the latest sort of update video that they threw out there, mainly because it showed a few clips from raids that had already been removed, honestly. So I'm curious if they're planning on bringing back any sort of year one content because they are ending service or updates for the service, or if like this is just we get a couple of those encounters back because it's like, oh, one of the big things whenever they have the moments of triumph is that they'll have Pantheon, and raiding becomes kind of a big ordeal. And Pantheon, for those who are not familiar with it, just means they combine a bunch of the harder runs with, you know, new little gotchas attached to them. Why is... Are you little gems down there? Okay, you're moving a little slow. I guess you're doing all right though. Huh? Okay. We tired? Okay, well, I'll let that pass then. Do I have a map somewhere? I don't know. Our destination is observation labs. I'm pretty sure, like, we got to a part of it, but, like, not the way we were supposed to. Oh, okay. Well, this is certainly a new section, anyhow. Oh, yep. Okay, well, that answers how we got down into that vent in particular. And once again, we are absolutely just jamming out here. Have I been through this section before? I must not, because that's a new shortcut right there.
All right, Susan, I'm in.
I'm not sure which piece of info that was. Well, anyways, we got our key card. Did we have any need for it down here? I don't feel like we did. Yeah, that's the main elevator. We don't need that quite yet. We don't have Chevron, we have Diamond, so that's not going to help us. Oh, I guess actually, yeah, that can help us. Because now we can do this. And this. And, you know, bankrupt an equal corporation by, you know, cleaning services that they gotta hire to clean up all the shit we've knocked to the floor, emptying out their ATMs like any good cat would do, and, you know, in general, just being a menace. I think I got myself lost in some funky place. Jade, where have you gotten yourself lost? Where did you go? Enlighten me, Jade. Where did you go? What was the last thing you saw before you got lost? Looks like some kind of Senate. The room's dark enough. The room is dark, though. There's a pair of scales in the center, large one too, and the walls... And on the walls are a lot of varied sizes of mechanical red eyes. Well, up until the red eyes part, you were basically describing the Egyptian afterlife, where your heart was deemed worthy or not, but mechanical red eyes. Yeah, I don't know where you've shown up, Jade, but I think you need to like backtrack your steps. I'm saying you probably need to backtrack a little bit. Now the floor is cobblestone, but the place kind of looking broke apart. Jade, I still want to say you probably need to backtrack. It does not seem like a place you need to be. I might have pissed off some eldritch entity. Time to cause hellfire. All right, well... I would tell you to be responsible with hellfire, but I know you're not going to be, so... have fun. I need to jump up on this rail with orange. No, I need you to... Oh, we gotta take the cart. Okay. Be irresponsible with hellfire. Check. Not the first time I've slain eldritch gods. Been more than 30 times now. Jade, if it's been more than 30 times, I feel like you probably need to question how you keep ending up in those situations. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Oh, I don't need to ask. I know how I fucked around and found out. I mean... did you write it down, though? Because, see, if you fuck around and find out, but then you write it down, that's just the scientific method. The writing it down part is what really is the key there, though. Did you record the results? I am the experiment. That's all well and good, but did you record the results? I need a legitimate answer to this. Did you record your results? I'm a witness. Does that count? No, because you still need to record the actual results of the experiment. It needs to be, you know, repeated, which you've apparently done, but then you didn't record it. Exactly. Drace labeled it out there. Is the experiment repeatable by other scientists? Other scientists tried to repeat it. Actually, they died. Okay, yeah, I guess that is a little problematic. I'll give you that one. But just write down your results, record them. Like, if you can get video equipment that can survive that sort of environment, obviously that's a big thing. But just record. That's all I'm asking. Record. I know, I see your stretch. I'm getting there. All right. That is a good stretch. For whatever reason, that image did not load at all for that emoji. Time doesn't even flow for me. I can just jump at any point in time of my existence. It might have loaded fine on your side. It did not load fine over on mine. Well, Jade, all you have to do then is jump back to the times when these things occurred and write down what occurred. That's all. Record your results. I already did. How do you think the scientist died? Given that I don't know what the conditions are for your experiment that you have going at those different points in time to create these messes, I don't know. You could entirely just be offing them all on your own. I don't know. Don't listen to some loser who's the most don't load for. All right, all right. If we go the long way around now. Oh, okay, yeah, that checks out. There we go. Shoot, cat. We can go for some hot pot ditch. That is unspeakably rude. Unspeakably rude. Damn. Damn.
Oh, hi again, Mystery Cat.
Greetings, Mittens.
Do you have a name?
Once. But it eludes me now.
Well, we can worry about that later. For now, I have one very important question. What the heck, dude?
I do not follow.
What's going on with the end of possibility and all that? Can you translate it to simple terms yet?
The more we converse, the more rooted in reality I feel.
Great. Then let's converse you into an actually helpful cat. What is the detritus singularity?
It is as it sounds.
You are worse than Lazy Susan.
A companion of yours?
Yeah, she's my brain box hedgehog friend. She helps me out with the technical stuff.
I have not seen any hedgehog. with or without a box?
Oh, she's not here. She's back at HQ. We keep in touch by radio.
I see. Contact her for me. Now.
One sec. Hey, Susan, guess who's having a conversation with a shadow right now?
Me?
What? No, it's me. I'm talking with Shadowcat.
Oh, what does it sound like?
Like this. Hello, Brainbox Hedgehog.
Hello, Shadowcat. How are you communicating with me right now? The headset mic is super short range.
Due to my condition, I have affinity with the electromagnetic spectrum.
Your condition? You mean this isn't your normal state?
Far from it. I am a creature of meat and fur, as you are. The state I am currently in is unfortunate.
You look like me when I become theoretical. What happened to you?
I have gaps in my understanding. I know that I belong in here, in reality. But being here takes focus and energy. My time is almost up. I must return.
Return to where?
The crux.
The crux? What on earth?
It's, they're gone, Susan.
This is absolutely fantastic and fascinating, Mittens. I'm not certain, but I think that we've been conversing within a theoretical entity.
Do you mean a dual event like me, where one twin is observed?
Not quite. I suspect this is not a dual event, but a single event from a theoretical plane of existence.
Theoretical plane of existence? Is that what you think the crux is?
Something like that, yeah. I've got some research to do. Leave it with me and get on down to Observation Lab. Okay, well, you know what we gotta do first. Because I gotta sit here and be a fucking menace. Absolute menace. There we go. Ah. Hi, Claude. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hi, Claude. Welcome in. You missed it earlier. I actually managed to catch one of the things that got thrown at me. Or, I guess technically the other caught one of the things that was thrown at him. Yeah, we still can't get in Aiden's PC. We can work our way on around. We are going to get cat fur all over his stuff, though. How do you know he caught it? I mean, you know, we have some thoughts that we pass back and forth. Like, it's kind of like being in the passenger seat, but you're also looking at your phone at the same time. You catch little bits of what's happening. You don't get everything, but you get bits. Hey, get the fuck down there, piggy bank. Another PC. Can we hack this one? Yeah, we can hack this one.
Natalie, come in. I'm onto something big here. Cut funding to Separation Lab. They're on a hiding to nothing over there. Nadia is not cut out for this work. I know the score. I know the bottom line. You can count on me. Yours as ever, Aiden.
Oh yeah, the cat can hack. Mittens has got mad hacking skills. Oh, we actually did get an achievement for knocking 1,000 things over. Tell the other to bite someone else's shiny metal ass. You know, if you didn't antagonize him purposely, he'd probably leave you alone for the most part. I'm just saying. And we've not been in this section yet.
Separation Lab has made the split fields. Big deal. Our theoretical detector pads are where the real fun begins. The breakthrough was in realizing that collapsing the superposition by observing one twin doesn't destroy or absorb or whatever the other twin. The unobserved twin continues to exist in a theoretical state. I'm gobsmacked on this one. Kudos to the Observation Lab team for cracking it before Nadia's losers.
Okay, so detecting, yeah, okay. We can work with that. I mean, yeah, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the other that gets after you, Jade. I'm just saying, there are other manticores out there. There's another one right here. I'm pretty sure there's another one that's still online right now elsewhere.
Okay, Susan, I've arrived at Observation Lab.
Excellent. Head down to the central area and I'll give you the lowdown on what's to come. None of the manticores shall get to you. Mm-hmm. You sure about that? You sure about that? There's the head office, Mitts. The only way you'll be able to get into it is from below. We'll worry about that later. For now, just work on your way through the lab sectors. Start in Sector A. Good luck. Okay, well, we'll follow the blue line then. Jade, you're playing with fire. I mean, not like, you know, hellfire like earlier, but you know, Manticore fire, still a thing. And no, I will not explain further.
Observation lab sector A is online, but let's not rush into this. We're taking it easy to begin with. Just some low-key object splitting and buddy blink pairing for safety. Who knows what will happen when these objects go theoretical? The big breakthroughs can wait. Let's get the fundamentals worked out first. I'm starting to sound like my sister. What's happened to me?
Well, this is interesting, Susan.
Yet another new quantum wonder to behold there, Mittens?
Split items obey the same rules of observation that I do. They can become theoretical.
Amazing, but aren't you observing the item right now?
I guess I am.
Fascinating. When an observer is itself a dual event, things must get a bit weird. I love that they built in like a scientific sounding lore reason for that. Can a chair cross the Heisenberg field? Nope, they will not let me use a chair and cross the Heisenberg field. Never mind. I've been gypped. Bamboozled. Alright. I'm doing a quick save right here. I'm going to take a very short break. I will be back in less than 5 minutes. So just hang tight for me and we'll be back very shortly. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm gonna take a social break. I'm exhausted. Have fun with the game, Crypto. Not a single worry at all. Thank you for dropping by, Jade. Always a pleasure to have you in here. All right, and boop, there we go. All right, what new hell are we getting into? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, wait, hold on. You need to be theoretical to grab that damn thing, don't you? Yep. And mosey our way on through here. Hold on a second. That feels like a big grate that we should be able to jump through if we were theoretical. Yeah, well, camera's already turned off, so we can't do that. I'm just saying. That's what it feels like. We need at least one charge to activate that door, so I guess we gotta push on through here. This game feels like if you combine Portal with Luigi's Mansion. That's a pretty apt description, actually, yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong in the slightest. Okay, what if we stood in the middle and then No, we can't separate inside the Heisenberg field, so... Alright, blue can grab this version, dunk it, but... we need to take orange to the other side. Huh. Alright, I guess that's technically a capability I didn't know that we had. And that was filling the battery up further anyway, so that doesn't really assist our cause. But I guess we can plonk it in here and drain that battery, then cross back over and grab the other charge. Yep, that lowers that gate. And now that gives us chevron access with the key cards. Where's the spot that we can use this, though? Oh, well, not back through there. So I guess we're taking it on an elevator ride. Luigi's Mansion was... I'm gonna stop right here for like a minute or two. Luigi's Mansion was a fucking gem that was not fully appreciated for when it actually came out on the GameCube. And I can accurately put it to the time frame of the GameCube because I was very excited. That was like my first game on the GameCube. And the fucked up thing about it was like, well, I say fucked up. It was kind of funny in retrospect. What my parents did was they bought me the GameCube for Christmas. And they said, you know, that's all the money that we can spend. But you know, we know you wanted to play the game Luigi's Mansion, so you know we went and rented it for you. And so it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, they got a little scratched up disc, and they actually like they went and rented the damn game. But then like after they did that, they turned around and they gave me another package, and I opened the damn thing, and they bought me the full version. Like my own pristine copy of Luigi's Mansion. So they literally just went and rented a game just to do a bit. And I can appreciate that many years later. But at the time, it was like, what the fuck? I agree, I only played it for the first time last year, and I enjoyed it so much. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Like that was still back when I would play games 2 or 3 times just because, you know, like I didn't have a PC built. Steam really wasn't a thing at that point. Or if it was, like it was just starting out and I really didn't have access to it. But yeah, I didn't have an abundance of games, so I just played the shit out of the ones that I did have. So Luigi's Mansion, I probably played through that 3 or 4 times until I got like the perfect ending, where you got like the biggest mansion and whatnot, and I did it on hard mode, I think, or whatever their version of like New Game Plus was, I want to say. But then I heard that 2 didn't really play out all that well, so I kind of skipped that. And I think when 3 came out, I went back and I played that just for shits and giggles. And I still had a fun time with it, but nothing beats like the Christmas morning experience of going through and, you know, getting Luigi's Mansion 1 like that. So that looks like probably the actual way to continue. This seems like it's maybe an optional room of some variety. Hey, can we like double back and grab the battery? I'm betting we can. Betting we can. And of course, Portal was also like a very fundamental experience for me. Like as far as kind of inspiring me to lean more into doing puzzle games and whatnot, like building that basic logic. Because you know, initially it was like a game called Narbacular Drop or something to that extent, and it was not the same game. Okay, let me do this read. Heisenberg energy.
The other day, I was in the break area and noticed a colleague dilly-dallying by the snack machine. Rhodey was torn between two possible sandwiches, the egg sandwich and the egg with cress sandwich. I had in my lab coat a prototype probability field monitor device, and it started beeping. It was picking up on Rhodey's indecisiveness, or rather the disruption to the probability field his indecisiveness was causing. Back at my lab, I was able to replicate this disruption. I pondered which twin-propeller aeroplane was superior and impossible not to crack. And by inverting the polarity, generated a new form of energy. This energy is able to inhibit uncertainty. I subjected myself to a stream of the energy, and my indecision was gone. Clearly the Queen Air 360Q. This is a verdant new area of research indeed. I shall give it the name Heisenberg energy.
Alright, but as I was saying, yeah, like Narbacular Drop, however you want to term it, very different game from what I'm told. I didn't really dig too deep in that hole. Anyways, it was funny though, because like my friend had just bought the orange box because I think he was wanting to play like Half-Life, either 1 or 2, I don't remember. It's been a hot minute, let's put it that way. But he was wanting to play it, and then I just happened to be over there for the evening, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I've heard that, you know, in the orange box there's a game called Portal that's like, it seems kind of interesting, like, can I have a run at that? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, like, I'm going to bed, you do what you want to do. So he sat there and just kind of like watched for a little bit. And I ended up speed running basically the entire game with him watching, just because I enjoy it so damn much. But it really built on that, wow, I really want to do more of that. So I need to do. Okay, you can come through there. Then we can grab these. Right, you can become entirely theoretical that way. Yeah, I can't be theoretical and cross the Heisenberg field, so I need to move in such a way that we can get you out here. Combine separate here. Oh, no, wait. They still need to be... They need to be in their split state in order for me to have one of them become theoretical and be detected. Alright, let's try all this again. Drop you there. You plonk you there, split it. Right, you can phase through, grab that one. That lets you out. But then we need to recombine. Put you over here, and then we can make the blue one observe. Okay. Okay, wait, orange, you need to go over there, and the blue can make that observe. Yep, there we go. Just that, like that one extra little condition in there. That's all that took. Alright, we got a mouse that we need to break out of here and then pounce on it like the idiot it is. Ah, take that, mouse idiot. Do I need to say that every time? Absolutely not, but it's amusing to me. And if I'm not even amusing myself, then why am I doing this? Yeah, exactly. We got that mouse. We fucking got that mouse. Okay, this is an interesting one. Then we can put that there. Phase back through. Split that key. Take that down. We can put it in there. So we can cross these Heisenberg fields and then plonk that there. Use blue to turn on this camera and become theoretical for the last piece. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Oh, because you're not theoretical. Your other half needs to be observed. Shit. So one of you has to come back out. Okay. It needs to come back out and be observed. What happens if we do that? Okay, because that one's plugged into the wall with the camera, it becomes theoretical. Okay, we'll take the whole one. One that is still fully intact. Okay, we put one of the split ones in there. Just to get blue out. Alright, we become theoretical again. Okay, brain. Work with me. Okay. We need to become theoretical to split this one. That was it. drop those temporarily. Grab this one. Put it inside. Then I need to set it down over here. I don't need to put it in. And drop that one. Stand on this plate. And there we go. Come back, Kara. I hope you're still having quite the lovely evening. I will hide. Oh, how long have I been muted? What the heck? I don't know that I even muted her. Claude, how long was I muted? I know you've been here. I am hope puzzles are doing well. They're going pretty well. We're getting all sorts of theoretical up in here. The whole time. Okay, we got an empty battery to work with, but okay, that opens that access back there.
I'm through Sector A, Susan.
Superb. Sector B is next. Follow the lines on the floor.
Muted the whole stream and you never noticed. I did not mute the entire stream. My microphone got muted and I wasn't sure if it was because I was rocking back and forth while you were spraying me with water or if it had been like that. We need a charge on this battery. That's the only thing. Oh, look at that. Perfectly good charge that we can steal. That's our string. Oh, okay. All right. All right. I'm breaking this ATM now. Y'all can't stop me. Flashing the cute little heart emoji at me now. All right. All right. Okay, three heart emojis. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. That's better. Oh, where are we? What the heck? Okay, we have to hang on that one to actually get through. Oh, hold on. I have done this all cattywampus. Okay, 4 hearts. Okay, Claude, you also get a pass on that one. You get a pass on that one. transfer that electricity. Oh, okay, so that's just permanently open right now. So I need to open that one again. Yeah, it's mentally annoying me. I need to, okay, yeah, put orange there. And then I can transfer this extra electricity over there. Now we can let blue out, let him run his bit. Oh wait, now orange needs to go in there. I swear, we'll get through this. Alright, blue's on his. Orange has a clear run out to their fragment. And boom. Now I have to go backwards through all that. Voila. All right. I needed a charged battery for something. I don't remember why I'm carrying this anymore. Oh well. That is an ADHD moment that has left the station. Cut off into the woods. It is gone. We gotta jump back up here. Nope, too high to jump? That's goofy. That damn mouse is out there now. I don't know what else we could use that battery for, but it's there now. Hello? Can I? Okay, I can't jump up on this rail for whatever reason. That seems like an odd choice. Anyways. See, I can jump up on like this rail.
Ah, take that, mouse idiot.
Yeah, I wasn't... I guess I probably could have gone... That would have been a lot faster, actually. I think you were onto something with that one. I was just kind of like looking down at that panel that I can pull out that's kind of beneath the firewall. Boggling on that one a bit. I couldn't remember what that button did. I had to try it again. Yeah, I don't need the main elevator right now. I need to get back to observation section B. Okay, the green one. All right. Let's see what the research says.
Theoretical objects are very slippy customers. Extensive testing, as in I keep forgetting to close my eyes in the body blink system, have revealed that theoretical objects are able to pass through solid matter. The caveat being the possibility that the object could have not been there. Drop a theoretical item on the table and it passes through. Drop one on the floor, however, and it stays. Without theoretical detector pads, we would likely be awash in undetectable objects.
Another wrinkles in the...
Excuse me? Hold on. Another wrinkle to the pie? Who the fuck says that? Whatever. What the fuck ever.
Another wrinkle to the pie, Susan.
Susan gets me. Susan fucking gets me. Wrinkle to the pie? That's not a real idiom, surely.
Be that as it may, I can confirm that theoretical items can pass through things just like I can.
That sounds handy.
I can imagine quite a few situations where it'll cause quite a headache, though.
Yeah, and you're probably about to run into the vast majority of them that will ever exist there, Mittens. Alright, what is this? I don't understand. It feels like there should be something else to that. Like, why did they have just an empty-ass panel? Is there a mouse up there? Or in the... Oh, yep, there is a mouse in there.
Take that, mouse idiot.
Okay, so that only gets about half of it. We need something else solid to get that last piece. Okay, can we not just... Missing something. Oh, there's another keypad, or not keypad, pressure pad over here. All right. Fine, fair enough. Right, at least this way we do kind of free ourselves up a little bit. But we need to be able to turn on that camera. What is this? There's an option like I should be able to... I need to head out. Got work tomorrow. Have a good one. All right, Claude. Well, you take care of yourself. And as always, thank you very kindly for dropping in. Your company is always appreciated here. I hope you have a lovely, lovely night. Okay, so we can feed it through there. Oh, okay, hold on. We need to bring it downstairs, split the damn thing. Feed one of them into the system, put the other here. That puts the weight over there. Now we can recombine, go back downstairs, drop the weight in the middle here. Yep. And that does that. It's a very large vacuum robot. A very large vacuum robot that we'll probably be using to get into that vent up there. Alright, let's see what else is down this hallway first, though. We got one open door and one that needs a battery. Alright, that turns on the field. Nah. Okay. That does that. Now we split that card in half. That gets 1/2 of the card outside anyways. But now the difficulty becomes we can't transmit between these two. Need both cards to be outside. I think I might be getting a little tired because it's doing that, you know, I should have a little bit of a brain tickle. I know the feeling, but I'm drawing blanks right now. That just turns the field back on. That's not going to serve us any purpose. That machine just redispenses. Oh, hold on. Might be onto something with that. Yeah, I can still pass through the field if I'm theoretical. Yeah, jerks. All right. Let's fuck around and find out, and you know, use this nice tall robot to our advantage. Gonna ride, chill out. All right, go, big robot buddy. Thanks for the lift. All right, that was surprisingly not too bad. I'm sure that there's shenanigans afoot, though. Okay, we need to double back around and open up that other vent in order to actually get that one. All right, first, yep, cash out all of their savings. All right, do a little hacking. From Natalie Fangsworn to Dr. Iden Nayan.
Unlimited energy. It's stuff. We give that to the world, and then what? Bang goes our return on investment. Take your arrogance and get back to the drawing board. I want wealth, and I want it extracted from others, and I want it now. My best, Natalie Fangsworn, head of finance.
Dr. A. Nayan wrote.
Natalie, this discovery is earth-shattering. We are literally 3D printing our own fuel for next to no cost. How can you turn your nose up at limitless energy production? Get your head out of your What Yacht Monthly and smell the lucrative roses.
I mean, if they have the means of production and they're the only ones that do, you know, yeah. All right, now we gotta draw our robot friend down the hallway. Bounce. Jump across. No, keep it open. Keep it open. And yank that panel. Huzzah. Now we can pull that battery, and I think we might be able to backtrack and put it in that big chest. Nope, not that way. Well, not really that way either. Never mind. That is a very fast treadmill element. Let's see about this. Yeah, treadmills don't mean shit to someone who's theoretical. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, those will come back to us here in just a second. Mittens, can you... Yep. That's what I need you to do. There you go. All right, now we cross over the light. We got a few spare dollars we got to pick up over there. Interesting. All right. So that reverses the treadmill. We've got one key. Okay, all right. Okay, hold this thought for a second. We drop it in that vacuum tube, that drops it up on the treadmill. Then we need to reverse the treadmill while that field is at the other side. I think I've got all that now. So we'll wait for the wall to come back down. There we go. Let's split it into two different keys. And now blue can grab his, run across with it. That fires up one of these. Then... Wait, hold on. Hold on. We can make sure this keycard is observed. Wait, shit. Okay, we need to make a card theoretical and drop it, I think. Damn it. I think I need to start its journey on the tube a little earlier. move the car. Oh. Shit. Alright, I had the motions down. I did not put them in the correct sequence fast enough. That was the problem there. Okay, so now if we make... Hold on. No quick timing. Still not fast enough. Okay, we gotta be slightly more careful. Alright, orange, you can drop. You can drop that there. Oh, orange can drop it in. Okay, we'll start like this. We're gonna watch the timing carefully. We're still not moving fast enough. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I can just move back into the theoretical field and then the disintegration grate won't be able to nab it. Okay. No, I'm picking up what they're putting down now. I get it. I get it. I get it. Promise. So, da 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 da. Yep. Now we have more space to work with. There we go. Right, now orange can grab that card and the field goes back to blue, so blue can cross over. And we can use both cards to open the damn door. No. Up, mittens, up. Yeah, fun little abuse of the physics of the game. You can recombine and it draws items towards you. And of course, we have to be a little shit and bankrupt them by emptying out all their ATMs.
I'm through Sector B, Susan.
Superb! Sector C is next, through an airlock to the west.
Yeah, I don't see anything else in there right now. I think, yeah, that's the same intersection that we opened up earlier, so we're fine to keep on going now. Yeah, these airlocks right here, literally the only time in this game that I have any lag whatsoever. Okay, Orange, I guess you're going up there, technically speaking, buddy. You're dropping your weight through there. We're using it to become theoretical for a second. Yep. Beautiful stuff. Ah. No bonk. No bonk. That's why you bonk. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that one bit. A one teensy ass bit. Let's do a little save right there. Push on through into this room. And empty out some more Coke machines. Their cleaning bill is gonna be through the roof. I still want to know why the soda cans all sound like they're empty, though.
Talk of another win for Iden. The Buddy Blink system for handling split objects is such a bore. I was trying to cut corners and thought, hey, why don't I catch both twins in the one Heisenberg field? That'll make moving them around much easier. Next thing I knew, all my paperwork was scattered and there was a ringing in my ears. And the split objects? Split no more. Another scientific breakthrough from yours truly. How to unsplit a dual event. I'm glad the paperwork got scattered. I need room on my desk for all the Nobel Prizes for science I'll be getting.
I think Professor Iden needs to take a fucking chill pill on that one. Huh. Huh. Yeah, Mittens had the same reaction as me. Professor Eisen, God, I hope not. He's gonna be a really good professor for a little bit, and then just one day out of nowhere, like midterms or finals, he's gonna do the one-handed hair slick back, take his glasses off, and we're all fucking boned at that point. Huh?
Yeah, that's interesting.
What's interesting?
If a quantum twin is caught in a Heisenberg field, it becomes quantum locked.
Yeah, that's not new information though, is it?
Well, what happens if both twins are caught in Heisenberg fields?
They both get quantum locked, I presume?
And it seems that is an impossible state to be in.
So, what happens?
The item collapses back into a fused item at the spatial midpoint of the twins.
Huh.
Exactly.
Okay, please look away from the big wall. Thank you. Let me have my camera back. Few dollars hidden up on the air conditioner. Fuck your books. Alright, what are we messing with here? Alright, that turns on the splitter. Right now we've got one weight. Alright. That gets most of it, but we need one to be dropped down. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, so we feed. That is not what I meant to do at all. Alright. Damn it, orange mittens. Okay, we need to reprint that. We need to force the item to be split. We each grab a copy. Put them in their respective area. Fire up the Heisenberg fields. Ta-da! Orange Mittens is definitely the troublemaker. Runs everywhere first. Now, how the hell am I supposed to get that? I'm not gonna think on that one too hard. I am gonna, however, hack into their ATM. Now, why a cat has so much power, that's a great question. I don't know. Especially if they have, like, everyone's ATM access. I got no clue on that.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Okay, what does this one do? That opens up a Heisenberg field. Okay, but what does that necessarily do for us? Oh dear. Oh dear. That was a loop. Okay. We need to get a completed battery to the other side with its charge so we can put it in the socket and move on to the next room. We only have one Heisenberg field to do that with. Okay, blue, I need you. Oh, I've got to move out of that so he becomes solid. Okay, now blue can cross back over. Right, now blue can take that full battery, slap it in there. Yeah. I'm kind of trying to think back, like... I know Portal 1 and obviously Portal 2 were like kind of a big influence on why I enjoy this type of puzzle games, but I'm trying to... I think another inspiration going even further back. The room, like the one by like Fire Seal games, or it's either Fire Seal or Fire Break. Those weren't out yet, but there was a little browser game that also went by the same name, well, generic type of name, and it was just called The Yellow Room. And I think that was kind of like back before they even had really coined the term escape room. There's a Heisenberg field there. That activates that one. But then they went on to make like an entire series of that same type of game. Like it started with the Yellow Room, but then obviously it went other places. It was like I want to say the Green Room? I'll have to actually look up that history. Like, that is such a long fucking time ago, I could not honestly tell you all the details anymore. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. If Mids is the one caught in both Heisenberg fields, I bet we replicate the same ordeal. Where we combine and re-merge in the center. So let's test that theory right now. All right, we got blue mittens, and look at that.
Susan, get this. Probability collapse. I can do it too.
Go on.
If I split and both versions of me are caught in Heisenberg fields, I will collapse to a midpoint. I can essentially teleport.
Jiminy Crumpers, this is incredible! But don't lose sight of the reason you're in this lab. You need to raise your clearance level so you can escape.
Yeah, but that's a cool fucking power, Susan. It's a cool fucking power, Susan. Alright, what is up here? Just a little bit of money for us. This spot looks familiar. I guess it's just the layout of it, because that's an entirely new bit.
Aiden, I'm glad we see eye to eye, unlike your fool of a sibling. Your research can continue in this newly established monetization department. I doubt this needs saying, but to be clear, your remit is to explore profit-making avenues that this new technology enables. I don't want to hear that you have an earth-shattering discovery unless you go on to tell me how many zeros we add to our yearly turnover. Regards, Natalie Fangsworn, Head of Finance.
Natalie. You're a bitch. That's all. Don't rob another ATM, no biggie at all. We get theoretical here. Fry ourselves to quantum processor. And understanding is growing.
I'm getting to grips with things, certainly, but I want to know something.
Ask and I will answer.
When you stopped me from escaping, and might I say it was very rude to do so, you said that I was the only one who can stop what's happening.
This is true.
So, 2 questions then. 1, what is happening? And 2, why me?
To answer the second, you need only think of what you have accomplished. You are a dual event, capable of the impossible.
Well, I wasn't a dual event until you turned me into one using the DES.
That machine, it does not work the way you think it works. It does not work the way this facility thinks it works either. To be blunt, it does not work.
I've seen the logs and reports. I know it was mothballed after unsuccessful tests.
The problem was not the machine. It was the subjects.
So, it only works on cats?
We are special creatures. 1 foot in this world, 1 foot in the next.
I think Susan should be in on this. Susan, it's Shadowcat story time.
oh, I am all ears and spines.
Shadowcat said that the DES only works on cats.
also inanimate objects. But cats are the only living creatures susceptible to its machination. That tallies with my thinking. The split fields you found here are refined DES technology. And inanimate objects have short lives because they can't replenish their quarks, unlike living creatures. So you see why Mittens is the only one who can stop this.
But what am I stopping?
The detritus singularity, as I said.
But what is it? What is going on?
Fractures chance into myriad simultaneous outcomes. It threatens the entirety of possibility. It grows ever larger and threatens to collapse soon.
It's a bummer, I get it.
It sounds a bit worse than that, Chief. Shadowcat, I presume that this detritus singularity resides in the crux? It does. The crux would be where you primarily exist. A more accurate term would be am confined, or perhaps was exiled. The crux is a quantum realm, right? The plane possibility? I believe that to be true.
Are we talking like a parallel universe or something?
I'm mostly guessing here, but I think it's more accurately the meeting point for probability outcomes. Flip a coin, and whether it lands on heads or tails, that probability was born in the crux.
I am fading.
Before you go, I thought of a name for you. Ada.
Ada. Ada.
Why are you a shadow cat? Why are you a shadow? Why do you keep cropping up in my games, Ada?
Ada. Yes. I like this name.
Ada is away again. So, what's your take on all this, Susan?
Fascinating stuff. I'm keen to poke my snout in a few physics terminals to tie things together.
If this detritus singularity is a real thing, how do we go about stopping it?
No idea. I suspect the best course of action is to regroup back home and make a solid plan.
Makes sense. Escape is still plan A.
Do I ever get tired of actually doing this with the Coke machines? No, I don't. Alright, where the fuck am I? Okay, what's this way? Is this the main elevator connection? Yep, sure is. Alright. So yeah, we do need to go back down this way. Oh, level 4 access. Yeah.
Yeah. See that elevator, Mittens?
I certainly do.
That's where you're headed next. Ride that up, and you'll be in the head office where you can raise your clearance level.
How do I get there?
From the bottom of this area. You're currently in the Heisenberg energy flow control. Just keep moving through the space, and I'll update you on what's next.
Roger.
Why?
I need to drag the robot into the next room. Is that what's the purpose of that? Is there a purpose to that? What's going on in here? I don't know. We're gonna try though, just to see if we can. Okay, well, I guess that answers our question. We cannot drag the big robot through the doorway. But just a fraction too late, I discovered what was the purpose of that ink blot. Because there's something up above, and we had the option just for like a half of a second to jump up there. Yep, do your cleaning, big guy. There we go. Mittens, can you jump on my beam? Or... Nope, okay. Never mind. Alright, so we need ourselves a star badge in order to get through there. So I guess we gotta go further down first. Oh, okay. Yep, there's no other way of doing it, so we gotta jump down into the Heisenberg field at the same time. We can do that. Doesn't seem as though we can currently. What are we looking at here? Heads up, Mittens. You're very close to an extremely useful computer terminal.
Oh? What does it do?
You see these binary circuit indicators on the Heisenberg fields? Once you hack the terminal, I'll be able to splice a proxy loopback port heat map analysis to crypt algorithm process.
Susan, focus. You're just speaking IT gobbledygook.
Sorry, when I start technobabble, I tend to just get stuck in a loop. Anyway, the gist of it is, I'll be able to toggle the binary circuits on demand.
Excellent.
You'll need to remove a pair of firewall circuits first. I believe we can handle that part.
I'm in. Hack complete. So, Susan, how do I communicate to you that I would like the circuit to be toggled.
Well, how are you communicating right now?
I'm meowing at you?
Precisely. Anytime you want the circuits toggled, give me a nice hearty meow, and I'll do the rest.
Forgive me if this sounds like a silly question for a cat to ask, but how do I meow again?
You do realize you just meowed that question at me, right?
Humor me.
It's the action button, silly. Press either left trigger or right trigger to meow. Naturally, you won't be able to meow if you hold an item as you just drop it.
I'm sure I'll be able to cope. Thanks, Susie.
Mine is the meow that changes the world. And let's get to hacking.
Conrad, as the newly appointed head of monetization, I'm very happy to inform you that the Advanced Research Department will be receiving a name change and much needed realignment with the corporation's new at-all-cost profit vector paradigm. Henceforth, you will be working at Monetization Department with your prime goal being profit generation. Leave the idealism in the recycling tubes with the rest of your dreams. You work for me now.
Once again, Natalie.
You're a bitch.
All right, we need to go back up. Oh wait, we can just be combined and get up there slightly more naturally now. Drop that for a second. Easy passage back and forth now. Little ATM hacking. Good, good, good. Alright, we can just put that by the door. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. And now... God, that is such a weird and cool power at the same time. Oh yeah, we can't take our little chevron with us. Come on. Get the elevator for me. There we go. Hey, we got a printed key. We can't take it through there. So up and over it is. Drop the 2 halves there. Okay. Right idea. I just did not know that there was going to be another like disintegration field that popped up in the middle. So we need a very slightly different approach. Yep, just had to meow another time. Actually, why don't I just do that for me too? And on to the next. All right, so we need to somehow produce a theoretical out of all this shenaniganry. Oh wait, no, we can still do that, but then okay, we need to get the actual battery out of there. Hold on. We do this number. Because the splitting field is only technically there in the middle bit. And then we pop through. Okay. I can pass through that field, pick it up with orange, and drop it off with blue. Now that the charge is gone, though, I can... That's not entirely what I meant to do, but I guess that still technically works. It's going to be split either way. And yeah, that opens the door for us, and we can move on. But you know what? I think... Yeah, we're going to do a little quick save there, and I believe that's where we're going to call it for the evening. Hang tight for just a second. I will send us back over to... Yeah, hang tight. I'll send us back to the den. There we go. 1 second. That was strange. Alrighty then. So, once again, that was Schrodinger's cat burglar. Nice. A nice little brain teaser, and the fact that it really makes you consider all the things you have available to you. Let's put it that way. I have fun with it. I hope you all enjoy it and get some amusement out of hearing me lose my shit or talk like a madman. Something. I hope you enjoyed it as well. That's all. All right. Let me just real quick have a look and see who is out here that we can raid over into. curious who else is actually playing. Oh, surprisingly not that many people. All right. Well. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll go with my original idea then. We are going to be raiding on over into Amalia Solaris, who is doing some Pikmin 2 tonight. Nice little callback game. I do hope you enjoy watching her cover that. Have some fun with it. All right. But before you go, let me go ahead and throw the socials up here for you. All right. Down here at the bottom, we obviously have the Blue Sky and the telonym all in that card. You can find all of my links down in this one. And I have updated the Discord link on all areas. The second one, of course, is if you are interested in the audio logs. I've only got a couple of them out there. More to be added in the future. If you have missed any previous streams and you want to catch up on them, I am a few videos behind, but we do have the YouTube where those are stored, plus the few shorts that we have out there. Again, more to come. Obviously, the most important one to me, if you would like to be informed of new things that I'm working on or see things before everybody else, you have the option of joining the Ruin City Discord here in the fourth link. And if you get a wild hair and you really feel like you want to buy something for the den, there is always the fifth link up there for the throne. Always make sure that you take care of yourself first, however. All right, I'm going to send you on your way. But as per always, if you have spent any amount of time with me here this evening, thank you. You could have spent this time with quite literally any other streamer doing any other thing, but you chose to be here with me. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. All right. I hope that the rest of your Thursday evening, night, is a lovely experience, and that you cruise on into Friday, ready to conquer the world, etc., etc. Until next we meet, though, please do take care of yourselves. And for now,